Hi everyone, Kelt here. Well, I think Harry must have forgotten which country he was in when he went to a rodeo, dressed as a cross between what looked like Harrison Ford or Crocodile Dundee. What was he thinking? Did he think it was a Raiders of the Lost Ark fancy dress party that he was going to? I mean, the hat looked quite good, but a lot of people were saying it was totally out of context, But maybe he did it on purpose. I wonder if someone told him that he was wearing the wrong hat for the event. Was it intentional that he wanted to show everyone his African safari look, which was actually a time when he was very happy and felt that he was doing a lot of good? He was really in his element in those days. So it could have been intentional. He also looks very uptight, to say the least. He looks as though the woman standing beside him was giving him a real telling off. Almost feel sorry for him looking at this picture. Does he look like he's living his best life? Then we have the Queen greeting Justin Trudeau, who was really quite close friends with Meghan, and his wife was also, some time back. I don't know if they still are. And there are some photos of Meghan with his wife showing their quite close relationship. And there always seems to be a connection. It's almost like Meghan is 3 degrees away from so many powerful and controversial people. Though after seeing Mr. Trudeau's eyebrow drop off during a recent speech, I think he has the same wardrobe and makeup malfunctions as his friend Meghan. So Harry's appearance at this Texas rodeo event is being called shocking and out of character due to his wife's very strong opinions on animal rights. Meghan famously stopped Harry from, I think it was a grouse shoot on Boxing Day in the early days of their marriage, or maybe it was before they married, which was and is a long-standing royal tradition. She didn't have to join in, but she could have just let him do what he's always done and accept him as he is. But no, she had to make a point very early on in the relationship. She could have stayed at home and let him go, but she was vocal from the start, according to her beliefs, and quite contradicting, saying that she was vegan and she was all for protecting animals, but we know that she did eat chicken when it suited her. So Harry seems to be rebelling. And if this is happening, and he has done it before, whereby Meghan had in the early days of their marriage banned him from having a pint and a burger, but Harry was seen having not just a pint and a burger, but I think he was also smoking. So I think he had a really fun time rebelling against his wife. And if this is happening, is it a sign of the end for them? Or the beginning of the end? I also think if you're going to stop your husband from eating meat, you have to make sure that he's getting enough nutrients in other ways. And I don't think just avocado on toast would actually do it. So Harry obviously jumped at the chance back then of having a night out with his mates. I think it was a time when he went mad, apparently, drinking and eating all the things that were banned. So this very public trip to a rodeo, knowing his photo is going to be taken and he would be talked about, is this a snub to his wife? A rebellious act to show that he won't do as he's told and he's going to do what he wants and enjoys? He apparently previously sold the very valuable guns that hunting rifles, I think, that Prince Philip gave him. I bet he regrets that now. The media is saying that people were surprised by Harry's presence there and wondered if he and his wife had had a row. There was also talk of the fact that he had such a lack of respect for the First Amendment, and then you have his wife's strong feelings regarding animal rights, that it was quite shocking that he could actually show his face there, according to The Sun. Poor Harry probably just wanted to dress up as a cowboy like his brother did, except that Prince William got it right and Harry got it severely wrong. Harry's been criticised for his polo playing, where the polo ponies are put through a gruelling series of abrupt starts and stops, which does not help the horse's heart. And Harry has been criticised a lot over his alleged treatment of polo ponies. So is this a first in a series of acts of rebellion where Harry is going to very publicly make a point to his wife, just like she was staring at the camera while hugging Serena Williams' husband on one of her solo trips, which looks very much like she was proving a point to Harry. And as for insisting she meet Prince Charles halfway down the aisle, I guess that must have been the first and last time she's ever met anyone halfway, because it is always her way, or the highway. What Meghan wants, Meghan gets. And I bet it was the first time Prince Charles ever had anyone at his suggestion or offer to do something, to suggest a compromise. And what do you think is going to happen with Prince Charles? Do you think he's really going to go soft on them and have them back? Sometimes it seems as if they just create a lot of bad press in the hopes that Prince Charles will placate them by offering them money or welcoming them back and allowing them to do what they want to do, just to keep a much lower profile in the public eye or in the press. Again, what do you think? Do you think that could be happening, or do you think that he won't soften towards them? Also, what's going to happen with the Platinum Jubilee? There's been so much talk about how Meghan could mess it up totally by being there, how Harry would as well, because of so much in the way of strong feelings towards them from the UK public. How can Harry be seen to be doing the right thing by his grandmother and yet keep the UK public at arm's length, if you like, be seen to be doing the right thing? He really cannot, because whatever he does is not going to be the right thing. Let me have your thoughts on that, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.